earth? What is going on? Why is John dying? Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We're here today with another part of Let's Play Pleasantview, and today we're in with the Burb family for round 2. So in the last round, if we remember, ACR has completely ruined me and Jennifer is now pregnant, even though the family cannot afford it at all. And I accidentally gave John fertility or super fertility. So the chance of them having twins is incredibly high. So that is kind of where we are with them. Neither John or Jennifer have jobs. Lucy, come and eat your cereal. Neither John or Jennifer have jobs, which is something I would quite like to change this part. They both have the wants to earn money, so I am going to be a bit creative with the wants at the moment and get them to look for jobs. I'm also going to lock in ask Sim out on a date because I think it would be nice for John and Jennifer to have a night to themselves before the Pleasantview baby boom really comes into effect. So I'm just going to queue up some interactions for them. The paper is here, so we're going to find a job. I also want John to tend to this garden because at the moment, this is our only source of income and it's dying. So we need to fix that ASAP. So Jennifer's lifetime want is to become the law. So ideally, we're going to get the law career for her. Business might work for John though. I'm going to keep that in mind. Politics, I don't really want. And I also don't want oceanography. Okay. I don't know if that's today's paper or not. So I might get John to find a job and we're just going to take business for now. I do think that education or something would probably suit John more, but you know, we need to take what we can. Congratulations on your new job. The carpool will arrive at 8 AM. John and Jennifer's hunger is really low just now, so I am going to take them out for lunch and this will be their date. We're going to have to move quickly though because Lucy is home from school at 3 and I don't really want the social worker to come and take her away. I think we're going to go to Red's famous 50s diner. Normally, I like to go to Bernard's Botanical Dining, but I feel that since it's a lunchtime, we could go somewhere a bit less fancy. We are now on our date, so we're going to go and be seated. I am very conscious of the time though. It's already almost 2 PM, so we're just going to have to like dine and dash, I think. But we are going to give a toast. We are about to bring more children into the family. It's not what we originally wanted, but I think it's nice. Look at them just toasting over their hamburgers. How cute. We are going to take some goofy photos together. I think it's going to be nice for them to have a little memento to commemorate today. And yeah, it's going to be a really rubbish date, but it's fine. Well, at least we'll have the pictures and at least they got to spend some time together before Jennifer is horrendously pregnant with possible twins. Why are they getting back in? Oh, okay. That's why. Can you two go anywhere without woohooing? Like, please. Please. Oh my gosh. John, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. Okay. You two are something else. We need to pay this dining bill and leave. It's already 5 PM. Lucy finished school. Oh my gosh, you want to woohoo again? I mean, I'm going to lock this in, but yeah, Lucy came home from school 2 hours ago, and you guys are just out here woohooing in photo booths. Please, take care of the child you already have. Lucy's grades are improving. And she has brought Lexi Oldie home from school. How nice. Also, Lucy has noticed that John and Jennifer are not at home, but I have a feeling that Lucy's used to it. When they lived downtown, John and Jennifer both worked a lot of hours to pay the rent in their flat, and Lucy probably took care of herself quite a lot. Look, I wouldn't say Lucy is a lonely child, but at the same time, she's very used to her own company, and I do feel like she has developed certain coping mechanisms to deal with this. It's not a good idea to leave Lucy home alone without supervision. Pleasantview Town Council really are more on the ball than in downtown. One of the neighbours must have seen that Lucy and Lexi are here by themselves. This is getting pretty dicey. We still have 2 hours before John and Jennifer are going to be home. How cute is this? Lucy and Lexi are now friends. That's so nice. We're going to give her a friendly hug because, hey, we're BFFs now. And I do really hope that they remain close. Lexi's new to the neighbourhood and so is Lucy. And I do think it's lovely that the girls have bonded. Lucy and Lexi have to be the worst catch players I think I've ever seen. Thankfully, John and Jennifer have just arrived home. So John is probably feeling quite guilty that Lucy was by herself today. When they moved, they promised that it was going to be different. They wanted to give Lucy the childhood that she's previously missed out on. And, you know, with a lot of it, it was purely because they weren't there. So the fact that once again they've accidentally neglected Lucy, you know, that's kind of playing on his mind a bit. John is a family sim and he doesn't want his daughter to feel anything less than part of the family. So he is just going to apologize to Lucy and explain, I'm sorry, you know, time got away from us. We didn't keep as good an eye on our watches as we should have. All I can do is apologize and hope that you can forgive me. Now, Lucy is a very easygoing sim. She doesn't quite understand why her parents didn't just wait and take her out too, but she gets on very well with John. So she's going to be like, hey, you know what? It's fine. Just, it's not going to happen again. Things are going to be different here. And it's okay. I made a new friend today. Here is John and Jennifer's picture, and look how cute they are. I do think this is a really nice memento for them to have for today. Jennifer has got her first baby bump. Now that Jennifer has started showing, John is wanting to take more of an interest in the baby. So he's going to talk to the belly and everything before his first day of work. John is very much happy at home and he's very much happy in the family and taking care of business here. So if he was able to stay at home, he 100% would have. So I think as soon as the babies are born and Jennifer is able to get back to work, he is going to want to give up his job. John is a want-to-be house husband. So Jennifer is home alone today. Lucy is at school, John is at work, and she is feeling quite useless. She wants to get a kickstart in her new career. So even though she's pregnant, we are going to have her look for a job. Ideally in law. That is what we want. And we did not get law. So yet another day that Jennifer has nothing really to work for, and she feels no real purpose. Which this is going to be incredibly hard for Jennifer. She is not a family sim in the slightest, and this isn't what she wanted when she moved to Pleasantview. She was expecting to be in work and, you know, bossing at her career and climbing the ladder and really living her dream. She didn't expect to be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, you know? While sorting the mail, a letter falls out of an envelope and lands on the ground. It says that Landgrab Enterprises is about to buy Rightway Toys. John could act quickly and take the investment opportunity himself, or arrange a meeting with his boss to pitch the stock purchase proposal to the company. I think John would invest it himself. He is expecting another child. Money is tight. I think John is going to look for something that can help them out. Before the acquisition goes through, SimCity's Consumer Protection Group publishes their findings that Rightway's new robotic ant toys pose a choking hazard to toddlers. Rightway orders an immediate recall, and Landgrab Enterprises decides not to purchase the toy company. The stock plummets and John loses 200 simoleons. That is going to be a tough one to explain to Jennifer. Lucy is a real little social butterfly, and she has brought another friend home today. This is Ricky Kapoor, and she does want to be friends with him. So we are going to come and tell him a joke. And, you know, I think we're going to play cops and robbers with him. John has broken the news to Jennifer that he lost 200 simoleons in a failed investment opportunity, and she is not taking the news well. She feels like if she was out in the working world, she would not have made such a mistake. And, you know, 200 simoleons is a lot of money to the family. So she's going to go to bed. She's not in a good mood with John. Like, he only took home 168 simoleons today. So they've not made any money, even though he's been out at work. And Jennifer just feels like he's not taking this seriously. You know, this house is small. We do not have enough room for another baby, possibly two. And yet here John is taking investment opportunities that he knows nothing about. You know, Jennifer is a fortune sim. She does smart investing. She likes to try and raise the family's income, and she knows a good deal when she sees it. But John didn't even consult her on this, and she just feels trapped, I guess is the best way to describe it. Baby bump number 2. Jennifer is going to try her luck again at finding a job today. Politics, no. Music, no. Oh, I got really excited there when I saw law, but it's law enforcement. No. So again, Jennifer has not found the career that she wants. Jennifer's pregnancy is not going smoothly. Jennifer needs to take more care of herself. Jennifer has been taking care of herself. I do feel that this kind of goes hand in hand with what I was saying about her feeling trapped. Physically, she's doing okay, but mentally, Jennifer just is not. She's really struggling to deal with the changes. Not only like the physical changes, but also just the changes in regards to the family. You know, John being the breadwinner of the household, that's never something she anticipated happening. And she's struggling. Jennifer is really struggling. John has been promoted to Executive Assistant Level 2. Longer hours but an opportunity to work the phones, increase people skills, and keep the boss happy. Start developing your speaking skills now. You might be able to impress the boss with a creative new business proposal. So that's good. The family do have... What on earth? What is going on? Why is John dying? What happened? Has he been struck by lightning? No. What happened? I'm so confused. Either way, though, the promotion comes at a very good time for the family. They will be able to get the necessities they need for the babies. Since John took home a bit of extra money today, he has made the executive decision to purchase a TV for the family. Ricky, nobody cares. Rather than buy necessities like a crib or a changing table, which he maybe should have done, he has bought a luxury item that he feels would benefit everyone. A lot of their fun needs have been struggling. You know, Lucy particularly, she only has a toy box, and although she has a great imagination, it's not stimulating enough for her to constantly be entertained. So he has decided to splurge. It only costs 300 simoleons, but that's 300 simoleons the family don't really have. So Jennifer is probably not going to be best pleased when she wakes up. I'm very excited that I tried that film and literature activity. And John has earned a gardening talent badge. Ricky, you are being so needy. Can you please stop? Although he has just earned a talent badge though, this is looking a hot mess. I do feel like these plants are going to die like any day now. But he is going to go and join Lucy and watch some TV. You know, Lucy is definitely appreciating the new purchase. But then again, Lucy's a child who doesn't understand finances, so maybe that's why. Lucy will grow up in just one day at 6 p.m. It's time to plan a party and buy Lucy a birthday cake. That's exciting. That is really exciting. I do think tomorrow we are going to have a birthday party for Lucy, and she can invite over Ricky the Needy and Lexi. Jennifer has seen the new TV and she is not impressed. She feels that there's a lot more pressing things that they should have spent that money on, and although the TV is nice and although it'll give them something to do, she's not appreciating the fact that John just feels it's okay to waste 200 simoleons on a shoddy investment or waste 300 simoleons on a TV. In the past day, John has lost the household 500 simoleons. That would have bought them a crib. She just doesn't feel like he's understanding the seriousness of the situation. She doesn't have a job at the moment. She's not bringing in an income. It's not the same as when they both had a pretty decent wage in downtown. You know, this is completely different. They've sunk a lot of money into this house. They have a massive unplanned expense in the household. And then John is away frittering away what they do have. She is incredibly stressed and she doesn't need this right now. The baby is coming. It's a bit earlier than I expected. I didn't think the baby was going to arrive until about 2 in the morning, but thankfully, called it. It's twins. It's twins. They're both going to obviously be called Burb. So it is twins. Oh, well, this is a great view. Oh, cute. That one's really taking after Jennifer. I love it. Oh, cute. Cute, cute, cute. So we have had twin boys. I love it. I just want to double check the comments from the last round and see if we have any name suggestions. So in terms of twins, my favourite one came from Rascal Curious, and that was, if they had twins, you could give the babies names that start with the letters A and L, and you could have the Pleasant Sisters 2.0. And I love that idea. I also think it is really fun that we've had boys, so it's going to be kind of the opposite of Angela and Lilith, but I think that is what we're going to do. Baby number 1, I think we are going to call Aiden. And baby 2, we are going to call Lewis. Fun! So we have got Lewis Burb and Aiden Burb. How exciting! I absolutely love it. Normally, I despise twin pregnancies in The Sims, but I think the idea of having like a second Angela and Lilith in the neighborhood is really fun. So I'm actually very excited about the addition of the new babies. So I think with the birth of the boys, we are going to wrap this part up here. John and Jennifer have had their ups and downs in this part. Jennifer is feeling really quite let down by John. You know, he isn't really taking their finances seriously, and you know, the longer she doesn't have a job, the longer they're going to struggle. Like now they have 2 new babies in the household. Are they going to be able to afford this? It's a minefield. It is a minefield. But in the next part, we are going to have Lucy aging up into a teenager and then all the fun that twin babies bring. So I do hope that you have enjoyed this part. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you have enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like because that means the world to me. And yeah, any comments or suggestions, let me know. And I will see you all in the very next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!